Okay, with the cover facing you, you put the book in the binder, jog the pages evenly and move it all the way to the right. Press the bind button, and then it tells you what size strip you need to bind, and these are narrow strips because we already knew that. Just put that in there. And it's adjusting the temperature for this particular kind of strip. We're going to bind it twice actually. The first time around we're using a lay flat strip because it has adhesive on both sides. It's going to hold the pages together, and the other side is going to hold the end leaves on the book. Okay, so you take it out of the cooling rack, take it out of the binder and set it in the cooling rack, and you let it sit here for 2 to 3 minutes. What happens is this plastic turns into a liquid, and then the liquid wicks into the paper, and so you want it to cool off to room temperature before you handle the book. Okay, so you can bind a bunch of these. Bind it did, yeah. This peels off.
Okay.
It's supposed to. So we can just keep binding and letting these cool. And you can just set it in the front, the last one there. Okay, and we'll just.
If there's a seam, I don't have to have them. There's seams that cover back
and then we already saw all the list that you gave us. All those people got it.
And make sure you insert it plastic side up. I didn't tell you that, so that's important. And then you can just get a little assembly going here. Just set it back there. So, because this is coated paper, you don't want to mess with this until this is cooled off completely, okay?
Is it cooled off?
But yeah, it is. It's room temperature. Because it's coated paper, the plastic won't stick to it forever, so we're going to staple it, okay? So you want to staple it, I'm going to say in 3 places probably, and as close to the edge as you possibly can. So like once in the middle, and then once on each end. And I think, I don't know, does this one have an adjuster? I guess there's marks on the side there so you can see, but we're stapling it really close to the edge, so I don't know if you can actually see them. Okay, and then one down here. These staples in, and then we're going to take off this release paper, and this will be a little tricky around the staples, but we're going to take it off the front first. But you expose this adhesive here, and then you take your end lead, and this is folded paper, okay? And so we're going to align it with the book here. We'll crimp it first. Needle nose pliers would be better.
What grade is
This
it?
probably work, but we need to just apply a little bit more pressure.
What's the name? Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Do you know what time you'll be here?
Because this covers both sides of it. Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay,
What time was it?
then we put the
Oh,
end leaves
I thought you were
here.
talking to me.
the adhesive
Okay.
there.
Well, you want to call
And then
before,
flip
right
it
before you
over.
come because it may take a little while to collect his homework. So you want to call right before you get here?
Another one on
At
here.
11? Okay. All right, and your phone number? Mm-hmm.
This. Okay, then
And
we're
your
gonna
name?
bind this again with a plain white strip.
Your name?
This. Okay, this paper doesn't.
these out?
Sure. This strip doesn't have adhesive on the outside, okay? So this will give you a nice finish.
And what's the name of that strip?
That's just a super strip. This is a lay flat strip. This is a super strip. And it's adjusting the temperature. Every strip has these lines in here. This is a barcode. So it reads the barcode and it adjusts the temperature to get the optimum bind for this strip. So this strip uses a different temperature than that strip. So that's why you want to do all these first. And then you know.
It doesn't matter if you put this paper crooked, right? It'll fix it?
Yeah. Yeah. Second time, and it's cooled off in the cooling rack. It looks like this. Okay, so we put the cover in the hardcover guide, the way the book is going to open. Put it in here, and all the way in the die here, and then snap this down a little bit so it holds it firmly in place. And then you take this back release paper and fold it, and then making sure your book is the right direction. Then you line the pages up against these green guides here, top and side. Okay, so it sets it square in the cover, and press that down into the plastic, into the glue. And then this one you peel completely off. And then using the purple guides, lift up the spine a little bit. And use the purple guides to set the cover in place. And then you release it here, turn it over, open it up, and pull this out, and close the book. And so here's your first book. And what I would do also is maybe have somebody do this to the covers first before you bind them.
Okay, let's make a second one so that we know what we're doing.
Okay, all right. Who's going to do this part? You want to do it? Okay. So grab your cover, grab my cover, and make sure that the front is on the front. Yeah. And then just, you don't have to push this all the way down. Just, well, let's see. So, yeah, all the way. Okay. All right. So now this edge, you just peel back about an inch and fold it. And then when you're setting the pages in, you want to go kind of on this side.
Make
so
sure
it
the
doesn't
pages are in
stick
right.
right away. Right. Yeah, there we go. And it's all the way with the green guides. And then just set it down in there. Piece it. And then peel the whole thing off of the
Sounds like a
corner.
robot.
Okay. And then kind of lift up the spine. This spine this way. And kind of push it forward. And then use the purple guides. There you go. And then snap it.
And then fix your spine. No, the other side first.
No, it's right.
You do the back side first?
We do the back side last. This is the
Okay,
back.
do the front side first.
I already did
Oh,
that.
I'm sorry. I didn't watch very well.
There you go.
We have another book.
2 books.